is there a fast travel location over here? Well, at least with a quest. I think that's actually very helpful. Because, oh, here's the griffin. Probably the very griffin that we ran into before. With this being an official quest, not just a random location on the map, although I guess even with a random location on the map, we can, of course, go to... what are we on? Treasure hunts? Where's our cursor? We can always go to it manually, or at least go to it on this screen, track it, and then we can find it easily on the map. So I think, fortunately, it's not like we're going to lose track of this one all that easily. So I think, for that reason, we will keep the Nilfgaardian connection, our primary objective here. And I think that we did manage to find several of the things in that location there. We did still manage to get some guarded treasure. That looks like a pretty steep drop-off. And we now know that that quest exists. Which is something in and of itself. This is an interesting little gully. Okay, just kind of curious if there's anything else down here, but maybe not. Other than moly arrow. I think we're getting fairly far north at this point. Not to the point where we're about to get to civilization, per se. Supposedly there's this. Not that we're about to get to civilization, but I think we are probably fairly close to getting to a fast travel location. You are just wolves. Several of them. Speaking of which, how close are we to probably Hen? Be the closest. We continue to hug the shoreline here a bit. We'll end up wrapping around a little. So don't be concerned if we end up changing a little bit of our direction for that reason. And I do see that our chest plate is also getting a little beat up. Oh, did we? We did swap our weapon. It does still say that our weapon is not in the best of shape. I mean, this is a weapon that we barely use. We did pick it up off of a fallen enemy or from a chest somewhere, and was not at 100% durability when that happened. So it's not like we've been using it all that much. Wolfsbane, I have seen, but I don't think we have too much of it. I swear I just saw a ghost of ourselves there. And now that we have started to change direction, I would think we're getting close. That spot we're looking for with the fast travel will get us quite close to where we're looking to go for the main quest. We might even have a, actually, we went further north than expected. Could double back a bit to Hen. Or we could, tell you what, I think we should go north, cross this little pathway here, check out this question mark, and then we'll head up instead to Mid-Cops and use this fast travel to get us either to the Isolated Shack or Woven Glade look like the two closest things to this spot, because I'm assuming it, once we do actually get here, then we'll find a fast travel location, because it seems like it's a somewhat significant village. We just haven't been there yet. We don't have it. This is the direction in which I was saying we ought to go, I believe. More enemies. Oh, Rodriguez. Okay. Yeah, sure. Howie. Like I was saying earlier, we have not fought many of them. At least not yet. So I do still think there's plenty of good Intriga crafting items for us to get. And so hopefully by fighting a few more, We can start to accumulate those a bit. Make it a little bit easier for us to craft some other things. And also, it's nice to just mix up the types of enemies we're fighting every now and again. Certainly fought our fair share of wolves on the sides of the paths, and so it's nice to have something a little new. There's the other one. I do also like how they vary a lot in appearance. Like this one was much lighter. That one is a series of different colors. It's really just the color that matters. Do you have rainbow-colored exoskeletons? If yes, cool. If no, find someone to paint it for you. That sounds like a pretty humongous pack of wolves. Also looks like a pretty humongous pack of wolves. We don't really have a need to fight. Because presumably they don't do much. Oh, I'm pretty sure we made it to the town, however, we might have sidestepped, yeah, we sidestepped this little question mark down here. Let's give that a quick look-see. Oh. Okay. Second there, it looked like it was going to be the wolves. I think it is southeast, so it's in this general direction. Gotta pick the flowers, though. You gotta. We could mark it on our map if we're really concerned. Okay. It's a little bit further on the east side, a little less on the south side. And so, theoretically, we should find it somewhere around here. But where? This looks like where we just crossed. Okay, hold on. If we overshot, let's hug this coastline here. Should be somewhere on this edge. Not far from here. As for what we're looking for exactly, I rightly know. Guarded treasure, apparently. That looks like a lake hag, or, maybe one of those super grounder type enemies. What level? What level are we talking? Fightable? Not fightable? Fightable. Ow. Please don't do that, though. We learned Igni is actually a good solution against you. Break that out the next opportunity. If it's not yet. Oh, you can burrow underground? Okay, nice. I think that is the first time I've used power attack in approximately 3 weeks. We have upgraded our quick attack many times. Hasn't really seemed necessary, but anyways, what have you been guarding? Ooh. Sword diagram, black blood, I'm assuming that's a potion of some variety. Silver, other crafting materials, not bad. Diamond dust, Soria runestone, not even a lesser. A full-blown runestone. Yeah. Not bad, then. Okay, now I'm seeing some drowners. These guys are probably not worth our time or weapon durability to fight. So let's head back to town now, unless there happens to be some other significant thing over here. Like, are they also guarding some kind of treasure? Not from what I can tell, based on how we're not getting any notifications. Nothing popping up on our screen saying as such. So I think we'll head back. I'll hug the coast a little bit here. See if there's anything that we happen to run into unexpectedly. For the most part, I think we've done what we set out to do here. This is a little cool. This area is cleared out a bit more. Looks a tad different. Oh. I mean, this looks significant, not for good reasons. Those are just drowners, though. Let's take a look at where we ended up. Went further east, actually, than expected. Okay. I think we have checked out that building. Let's go... I think we still go back west, mid-cops, and use that teleporter, that fast travel location, rather than the Wastrel Manor. We may end up going back there. This was a location where we had, what, a quest here? Was it? For... not you. No, I'm thinking of... the quest for Dolores and Lindenvale, and I don't remember if her mansion was... I remember it was down south. No, it was this manor. I'm getting that mixed up with whatever this manor is. Once beautiful manor house located near here was known for its extravagant balls. I didn't realize these all had descriptors like that. Or I might have a long time ago, and then proceeded to ignore them. My bad. Once beautiful manor house located near here was known for its extravagant balls, which were attended by the cream of the local youth. Its owners abandoned it over a century ago, but soon afterwards it became a place of worship for the local community, which believes a deity dwells in the ruins. Yeah, I don't remember doing anything there. Like I said, all I can remember is the place we went to for Dolores. Not that one, though. I don't know. So, I mean, obviously we went there at least briefly to unlock the fast travel location. As for whether or not we've done everything we want to do there, not sure. Because we will actually technically go in the quote-unquote wrong direction for a second here, just to make it here. Give ourselves a shortcut, and the question is, do we want Woven Glade, or would we rather have Isolated Shack? I don't know if we've seen this location here. Might technically still be part of whatever this town is, but maybe it's worth going the Isolated Shack, so that way we will pass through whatever this is. Try that. Okay, so this is obviously where we, once upon a time, fought the werewolf. However, that will not be the objective this time around. It's mostly just a convenient place for us to travel to. And what we really want is to make it to that place, it seems. Whatever that big tower is. I remember this. Don't take it. Don't touch it. Looks like
rain.
Oh, well, it does look like rain, I suppose. But it looks like this is some kind of outpost. Abandoned tower? Kind of in the middle of nowhere. What do you have to say about this? Legend has it, a beleaguered traveler once stood at this tower's gates. He begged shelter for the night, claiming he'd been injured, but the Baron living inside was afraid the traveler was a spy and sent him away. Little did he know the traveler was a powerful mage who cast a curse on the tower, its inhospitable owner, and all who dwelled within. Soon thereafter, the Baron and all his retinue died in mysterious circumstances. The tower fell into ruin. Okay, so that is likely what this indicator we're seeing on the map is. And that sounds like that might be a later on type of thing. I don't know. maybe it's not too difficult to check it out now. But also, how the heck do you get in? And also, you have decent flowers and herbs. So, one moment, please. But that doe ran straight at us. I was a little confused. Oh, well, maybe because there are wolves chasing you towards us. That might explain it. So yes, I am tempted to investigate, but I feel like we're gonna learn a lot more about this. Alright, we'll protect you, if you insist. I didn't necessarily want to fight the entire pack. Don't make me do it. You know what happens when we're fighting with this music. We're unstoppable. Yeah, like, the front door? Where is it? Because I don't know. Alright, looks like this guy might insist on fighting us. It's probably over here. You know, is there ever really a front door to a tower such as this? Or is the whole idea that it's difficult to get to? Maybe more so the ladder? Speaking of ladders, do you have one, perhaps? Can't help but feel like this is not the correct answer. Yeah. So, I mean, yes, I'm sure if we investigated further, we would find a way in. But I think I would rather, at this stage, check out what's going on in this little town here. See if we learn more about what this tower is all about. And then take it from there. This is more the type of town that I was expecting to see. So none of these major fortifications.
Strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Mm-hmm. So it's human? Is what you're saying? Heatherton? Uh-oh. Looks like there are enemies here. Based on those markers. Oh! Or rabid dogs? Perhaps attacking people? Okay, hold on. Check this guy. You're safe!
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Calm down. It's over.
Oh, that's one way to do that. I suppose.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Yeah, nice story, but see you later. No, what happened?
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all.
You're still here?
The sun was waning, see? And the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange. The toads. I cannot hear them.
Everybody knows if you can't hear the toads, that means stuff is about to go down. This looks like Wild Hunt territory. I'm getting Wild Hunt vibes, for sure. Yeah! Pretty sure that's what we're seeing there. Hey, what's up, guys? Don't mind us for stopping by. Hey, you guys have an inn? No, just a little chilly.
I know not.
like to warm up a
There,
bit.
safe terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Oh! Hello to you too.
Great.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Huh. Okay. So we can confirm Wild Hunt spotted in this very location, and it would appear as though for some reason they were dead set on checking out that hut there. Let's quickly just loot stuff here. Now I'm assuming we can probably take just about anything here, and nobody's gonna stop us. We did kind of just save that guy's life. I am tempted to duck our heads into other buildings as well. Could we theoretically say knock this aside? Get in? Locked. Okay.
Village wasn't plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
You're looking for something. Oop, don't really need that. So I'd had my finger on the button already. Ready to take it. Yes, they were looking for something very specifically, it seems. They didn't care about getting any... excuse me. Getting valuables or anything of the sort. It's all about finding what they wanted. And that was it. And as for why they wanted to go into that hut, well, we'll check that out soon enough, but let's see if there's any other information and loot we can gather. Looking around ourselves. I don't think I see anything here. Funny how they set the village on fire. And of all the things to not burn, it was the firewood. The timber.
Looks
Who
like
knows?
folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick.
Okay. Silver? Not bad. I think those are also very good... yes, very good crafting items. I believe. It does seem that we can gather those little bits and pieces of information by checking out these other huts as well. These other buildings. As for whether Garrett would actually outright direct us to do that, if we were to have gone straight into, or like, would he have asked us to do that? Would we have gotten the direction to do that after checking out the primary building? If we were to do the primary building first, I don't know. That's the hut of note. Do still want to check out the other ones, though. Did not check out this one, I don't think. This is locked. Cannot punch it down, unfortunately. This might be the only one remaining. Any insights we can gather from going in here? Does not seem so. Oh. Hold on. She who knows. Folks say they were 4 at first. The mother, she who knows, the lady of the wood, came here from faraway land, and came here from a faraway land, since she suffered terribly from loneliness, He made 3 daughters of dirt and water. This sounds familiar. I think we've already read this. A long, long time ago, the mother was sole ruler of all of Velen. Daughters brought her the people's requests and served as her voice. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were... Yeah, I think we've read this, so I'm going to skip that. Thought that, initially, that might have been some information about, like, oh, it's one person who knew that the Wild Hunt were coming. Might be some juicy details to help us in our investigation. Unfortunately, does not seem as though that was the case. Meteorite ore, though. Pretty sure that's a good thing to have. Alright, we'll take it. As for the rotting flesh, maybe not that part. Okay, so I think that might be everything in terms of buildings. Have we gone through this one? Maybe not. Oh, okay. That's one way to attempt to climb over things. Sure. This is also locked. Yeah, let's now investigate the important building. Anything we can get out of that? No. Okay. Trapped us! Trapped us in the net! Okay.
Traces of ice around the footprints. Really?
Huh? The footprints are actually creating the ice? Odd. I mean, it does seem thematic for Wild Hunt, but hey.
Tortured him. But maybe they missed something.
Yeah, why though? I mean, I'm assuming we'll ultimately be able to search all these things. It's not going to be like, this is our one and only shot, and we have to randomly pick the right option here. Yeah, but why were they so keen on getting information from this specific person? What did he know that others didn't? I don't know, trousers?
Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter.
Understandable, given the circumstances. Fortunately, we can continue to search.
Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here.
Yeah, unwilling to sacrifice.
Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Yep. So several locked doors, of course, we saw earlier. That was Hendrik. Yikes. Other things for us to investigate? Yes. Mostly this.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Oh? Ah, okay. Now, my question would be, should we unlock one of those doors first, or should we go down here first? I feel like we should unlock a door first. That seems like, you know, what's the most that's going to happen is we're going to find some additional information or item or something. With this one? Trying to unlock it, but nothing appears to be happening. Few locked ones over here, though. Where were the other ones? That is the same building. Thought the little one was locked as well, right? This guy? Eh? I don't know, we didn't get that prompt in the previous door. Did I actually technically not walk up to it? Hold on. Hold on! Double check. Oh, it's not this one. Hold on. This one? I'd like to unlock your door. Perhaps. Maybe. There might have been one more locked door. I assume that is the case, based on how we, at least up until now, have not found a door to be unlocked. On this side. Looks like we can get in there regardless. Here. already been. It could go somewhere down below, I suppose. Chance that it just doesn't unlock one of these buildings. But with so many locked buildings, it seems like surely that was going to be the case, right? Maybe not, though. So maybe we do go down. Okay. In which case, let's definitely save here, I think. Because who knows what the heck we're going to find down there. Granted, this is, I believe, listed as a level 5 quest. We have deliberately waited to do this one for a while because it is technically the main quest. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing we unlocked. Probably should have seen that one coming, but better safe than sorry. Not missing out on anything else. Up there. Yeah, so as you saw earlier when we were fighting the level 2 wild dogs or whatever it was that were fighting that guy who we were talking to earlier, not terribly difficult, so not a huge deal. Wouldn't necessarily expect something big, some big monster to come out and fight us here. Missing. Tamara Stringer, daughter of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped. Party reward for whoever finds her or brings her in. You've heard that name, Stringer. I mean, also heard of the Baron, so I suppose that's probably why. Seems to be Baron's significant other and... oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can't hide that from me. Now, granted, I am gonna see what's here first. Because I'd like to get 119 crowns, if you don't mind. This doesn't look all that significant. This, however, is what we're looking for, it would seem.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant.
But what was he actually?
What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever.
Alright, he was a spy. We knew that. At least that's what we've been told.
Interesting headings.
Okay. Again, I assume we'll be able to read all these. Missing and wanted.
Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face.
Siri?
Avoids contact with others.
Okay. Seen in Skellige and Novigrad. Noted.
Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch.
Okay. So we did go to Crow's Perch very briefly, but we're not able to go into the center of town. So there was a locked door that we were not allowed to go through. But that might give us reason to investigate further, or some other means through which to get in.
Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcops.
Ah, we've been there. Very recently, in fact. Hey. Interesting.
Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs.
Okay. Also,
Dog ran off.
don't like how the camera
Water in
looks
bucket
over our shoulder
froze
like that
solid.
when we say that.
Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say.
Presumably the Wild Hunt. That's presumably what was watching?
Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture.
Okay. That's why
Too
they were
late.
torturing him.
My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Okay. Go to the Baron's castle. Got some pretty sizable experience. It's going to be close to what we need to level up, but apparently not quite. Let's read Hendrik's notes here. Payment for a sack of grain, invoice for charcoal, missing and wanted, subject... Okay, yeah, these are all the things we just read. Okay.